Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Speak, the place where English becomes simple through real life stories. My name is Jessica, and today I'm going to tell you about one of the hardest, but also the most beautiful days I've ever had at my bakery job. You'll hear about mistakes, pressure, stress, kindness, small victories, and how I learned something important by the end of the day. So sit back, relax, and listen. Let's begin. My day began at 4:45 a.m. My alarm felt louder than usual. It was that sharp, annoying sound that cuts through your dreams. I wanted to throw it across the room. I wanted to smash it against the wall, but I didn't. I just reached over with my tired hand and pressed the snooze button. Just 5 more minutes, I thought. But no, I couldn't do that. Not today. Not any day. I forced my eyes open. They were heavy, like someone had put small stones on them. I blinked once, twice, 3 times. The ceiling looked blurry. My body did not want to move. My bed felt so warm, so soft, so comfortable. It was calling me back to sleep. It was dark outside, very dark. The kind of dark that makes you feel alone in the world. No sunlight, no birds singing, no cars on the street. Complete silence. The world was sleeping, but I had to get up. I pushed the blanket off my body. I stood up slowly. I walked to the bathroom. I turned on the tap. Cold water came out. I cupped my hands under the water and splashed it on my face. Once, twice, 3 times. The cold water was shocking. It was like a slap on my face. But it worked. I started to feel more awake. I grabbed my toothbrush and put toothpaste on it, mint flavor. I brushed my teeth slowly, looking at myself in the mirror. Up and down, left and right, round and round. I brushed for about 2 minutes. Then I rinsed my mouth with water and spit it out. I put on my clothes. Then came the best part of my morning. I walked to the kitchen. I filled the kettle with water and turned it on. While waiting, I got my favorite mug from the shelf. It was a white mug with blue flowers on it. My mother gave it to me years ago. It always made me happy to hold it. The kettle started to make noise. The water was boiling. Steam came out. I carefully poured the hot water over the coffee powder in my mug. The smell hit my nose immediately. Ah, that smell. That beautiful, rich, warm smell of fresh coffee. It was like a hug for my nose. It was like someone saying good morning in the kindest way. I closed my eyes and just breathed it in. This was my favorite moment. Ah, that smell. That beautiful, rich, warm smell of fresh coffee. I added a little sugar. I stirred it with a spoon. Clink, clink, clink. The sound of the spoon against the mug was peaceful. Then I held my first love of the day, a hot, cup of coffee. I wrapped both my hands around the warm mug. The heat traveled through my fingers, up my arms, and into my chest. I felt the warmth spreading through my body. I took my first sip. The hot coffee went down my throat and warmed my whole body from inside. I could feel myself waking up. My brain was starting to work. My eyes were opening wider. The coffee was doing its magic. I sat at my small kitchen table, alone in the quiet house, drinking my coffee slowly. I didn't check my phone. I didn't turn on the TV. I just sat there, enjoying the silence and the warmth of my coffee. After about 10 minutes, it was time for breakfast. I was not very hungry, but I knew I needed to eat something. My mother always said, "Never leave the house with an empty stomach." So I made a simple breakfast. Some days I have toast. I put 2 slices of bread in the toaster. While waiting, I get the butter from the fridge. When the toast pops up, I spread butter on the bread. The butter melts immediately on the hot bread. It looks so delicious. I eat it quickly, standing at the kitchen counter. Some days I have a banana. I peel it and eat it in about 5 bites. It's fast and easy. It gives me energy. Bananas are good for you, and they don't need any cooking. Some days I have a boiled egg. I boil water in a small pot. I put the egg in carefully. I wait for about 8 minutes. Then I take it out and put it in cold water. I peel the shell off. I add a little salt. I eat it in 4 or 5 bites. Eggs have protein. Protein gives me strength for the day. Today, I had toast and a banana. I ate quickly, but not too quickly. I don't like to rush my food, even when I don't have much time. I washed my plate and my coffee mug. I dried them and put them away. I like to leave my kitchen clean. Coming home to a messy kitchen is depressing. I looked at the clock. 5:10 a.m. 5 more minutes. I went to the bathroom one more time. I looked in the mirror again. I looked better now. The coffee and food had helped. I fixed my hair a little. I put on some lip balm. My lips were dry from sleeping. I grabbed my bag from the chair near the door. I checked inside. Wallet, phone, keys, water bottle. Everything was there. I put on my shoes. I tied the laces carefully. I stood up straight. I looked around my quiet, dark apartment one more time. The coffee smell was still in the air. My bed was made. My kitchen was clean. Everything was in order. I grabbed my keys from the small hook near the door. I left home at 5:15 a.m. The supermarket was nearly empty when I arrived. Just cleaners, security guards, and the bakery team.
Morning, Jess.
Morning. Barely alive.
Same.
I put on my apron and my little white bakery hat, washed my hands, and checked the giant oven. The warm smell of fresh bread filled the room. We mixed flour, water, butter, sugar, salt, eggs, everything needed for bread. The silver bowl was huge and heavy. The dough felt warm and soft. Feels like a baby blanket. A very delicious baby blanket. We shaped round bread, long bread, sandwich loaves, and tiny rolls. At 6:30, I put croissants in the oven. While they baked, I stocked shelves with warm bread. Customers started to enter.
Is the sourdough fresh?
Yes, baked at 6 a.m.
Slice one loaf, please.
Thin or regular?
Regular.
Sure. Everything was smooth. A man rushed to the counter.
Do you have whole grain bread?
I turned around. The shelf was empty. I'm so sorry. Whole grain is sold out.
Oh, no. My wife asked for it.
We do have fresh multigrain loaf. It's soft, healthy, and most customers love it.
Okay, give me one.
Great, I'll slice it for you. He left happy, and that made me feel good. But the day was about to get harder. At 9 a.m., I decorated a birthday cake for a girl named Sophia. Pink cream, flower designs, beautiful writing. Happy birthday, Sophia. I was proud. Then it happened. When I moved the cake, my hand slipped. The tray tilted. The cake fell sideways. Smashed. Destroyed. Ruined. Cream all over the table. My heart dropped. And that's exactly when my boss walked in.
Jessica, what happened?
I'm sorry, it slipped.
Jessica, we don't have time for this today. This order is important.
I know. I'm really sorry.
Clean it. Start again. Quickly.
My eyes filled with tears. Then Maria came and placed her hand on my shoulder. Bakery speaking, how can I help you?
I want to order a cake.
What size?
Medium. For 8 people.
Okay. Which flavor?
Chocolate flavor, please.
Sure. Another customer needed baguettes.
Are you out of baguettes?
Yes, but new ones will be ready at 2 p.m. Everything was happening at the same time. At 12:10, Sophia's mother arrived. I brought out the newly finished cake, perfect and pink. I'm sorry it took longer. Thank you for waiting. Oh, it looks beautiful. Sophia will love it. You really think so? Absolutely. Her kindness felt like a warm hug, but I just couldn't stop thinking about what happened before. By 1 p.m., I was exhausted, but the smell of freshly baked croissants filled the bakery. Sweet, buttery, warm. I took them out of the oven. They looked perfect. Golden, flaky, soft inside.
Is that fresh croissant?
Yes, ma'am. Just baked.
Ah, reminds me of France in my childhood.
That's lovely.
Give me two, dear.
Here you go, warm and fresh.
You made my day.
Then came another young man. He walked in, sniffing dramatically.
Hold on. That smell. What is that?
Fresh croissants.
I knew it. My nose never lies. Are they crispy?
Crispy outside, soft inside.
I'll take 6.
6.
Don't judge me. Today was hard.
No judgment.
You're saving my mood.
Mommy, they look like golden moons.
That's the cutest thing I've heard today. We'll take 3, please. Do you bake these every day? Yes, ma'am. Then we want to come every day. By the time they left, half the tray was gone. And for the first time that day, I felt proud. Okay, Jessica, I whispered. Maybe this day isn't so bad. Just when I thought the day would calm down, a cheerful man approached.
Do you make fresh pizzas here?
Yes. What toppings would you like? Here are popular toppings: mozzarella, tomatoes, olives, chicken, mushrooms, green peppers, onions, corn.
Mozzarella, chicken, mushrooms, and sweet corn.
Great choice. Tomato or garlic sauce?
Tomato.
Perfect. I prepared the pizza, added extra cheese, and baked it.
Wow, this looks amazing.
Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, Jessica.
That made me smile. Suddenly, the oven alarm beeped loudly.
Jessica, what is going on now?
The oven is overheating. We need to cool it.
Fix it.
We turned it off, cooled it down, restarted it. Stress level? Very high. At 4 p.m., another customer arrived.
Hi, I'm picking up a cake. James Taylor.
Chocolate cake?
Yes,
Message, Happy birthday, Anna?
that's the one.
Here you go.
Looks perfect. Thank you.
Enjoy. At 6 p.m., we cleaned everything. My boss approached.
Jessica, about this morning.
Yes?
Thank you for fixing everything. You worked hard.
I tried.
Go home. Rest.
I drove home in the dark. The streetlights passing like quiet reminders that the day was finally over. My whole body felt heavy, the kind of tired that sinks into your bones. When I reached home, I didn't say anything. I simply walked to the bathroom and turned on the shower. The moment the warm water touched my skin, I felt something release. The stress, the noise, the weight I'd been carrying all day. I closed my eyes and let the steam wrap around me. For a few minutes, I wasn't tired. I was just finally breathing again. Fresh, clean, lighter. After the shower, I went to the kitchen and prepared a simple dinner. Nothing fancy. Maybe warm rice and vegetables, or pasta with butter and herbs. I cut the vegetables slowly, carefully, letting the routine calm my mind. The smell of food filled the room, comforting in a way I really needed. When I sat down to eat, the first bite felt like energy coming back into me. Then I lay down on my bed. The blanket felt cool, the pillow soft. My eyes wanted to close immediately, but my heart stayed awake for a moment, thinking. My body was tired, completely tired, but my heart felt stronger than it did this morning. I whispered to myself, today was hard, but I survived. And that is enough.
Thank you so much for listening to my story today on the Daily Speak. I hope it helped you learn English in a natural, real-life way. Before you go, like the video, share it with someone who wants to learn English, and subscribe to the Daily Speak for more stories. Now, I want to hear from you. What problems do you face in your daily work? Do you wake up early, deal with customers, face stress or mistakes? Tell me in the comments. I read all of them. Which country are you watching from? Tell me your country in the comments. Thank you again for joining me. We learn together. We grow together. See you in the next story.